Morning my friends, today we have an exciting Linux distro to look at, one that you probably have never heard of. I present to you Qtile, a free Debian based Linux distribution that is built around tiling window managers and modern desktop workflows. It comes in 3 editions. We have Qtile 1.3 T-Rex Sway Edition, Qtile 1.3 T-Rex River Edition, and Qtile 1.3 T-Rex Qtile Edition. What I have here is the Sway Edition. Now let's look at some features of this OS. 1. Stable and solid Debian base with some packages backported from Debian testing. 2. Fully pre-configured desktop based on tiling window managers or Wayland compositors. 3. Fresh and stable graphic drivers like Mesa, backported from Debian testing. Many device drivers and non-free firmwares are included in the base system. 5. Included some performance optimizations as well as some system tweaks. 6. Included additional repositories for installing programs not found in Debian, such as OnlyOffice, VirtualBox, LibreWolf, Visual Studio, and Brave. And 7. Ability to install additional software in the Calamaris installer. When it comes to system requirements for installation of this OS, as you might already guess, they are quite low. Here are the system requirements. CPU, you need a dual-core CPU with 1.6 GHz processor speed. RAM, 1 GB, but the recommended size is 2 GB. Storage space, you need 20 GB of disk space. For GPU, any Intel or AMD GPU should do. NVIDIA cards require additional settings and are not officially supported, so NVIDIA users keep note of that. This OS comes with the Calamaris installer, which makes it very easy to install. Now let's look at the specific editions and what they are about. We begin with Qtile 1.3 T-Rex Sway Edition, which is what I have here. Qtile Sway is a flagship edition featuring Sway, a lightweight and highly customizable Wayland compositor. It is designed to be compatible with the i3 window manager, but is built using Wayland Display Server Portal instead of X11. Sway is a full-feature, complete Wayland compositor, combined with awesome Capuchin color scheme, Waybar panel, and apps from NWG projects such as NWG Drawer, NWG Loop, etc. It provides powerful, easy to use, and very flexible desktop. The second edition, Qtile 1.3 T-Rex River Edition. Qtile River Edition features River, a minimalist and lightweight dynamic Wayland compositor. It is designed to be simple, efficient, and easy to use, making it a great choice for users looking for a streamlined window management experience. River automatically arranges windows in a tiled layout, maximizing screen space and allowing users to easily switch between applications. It has a very simple configuration and low resource consumption, combined with awesome Capuchin color scheme, Waybar panel, and apps from NWG projects. It provides powerful, easy to use, and very flexible desktop. Third edition, Qtile 1.3 T-Rex Qtile Edition Experimental. Qtile Qtile Edition features Qtile, a highly customizable, dynamic tiling window manager written in Python. It supports multiple screens, window tiling, and floating modes, and comes with built-in support for X11 and Wayland. Qtile is well suited for power users and developers who prefer a keyboard-driven workflow and enjoy tinkering with their system setup. Since this is a new distro, there are a few issues you need to be aware of. These are the issues that users have reported about the OS after using it. Let's dive in. Known issues of Qtile. 1. Secure boot is not officially supported and may break your system. Use it at your own risk. Number 2. The installer currently has problems installing on encrypted partitions. Number 3. The installer currently has installation issues when selecting non-Latin keyboard layouts like Russian. You need to choose English keyboard layout while installing the system. Number 4. Having boot problems on VMware virtual machines. Now, I'm running TileOS on a virtual machine and I keep getting glitches every now and then. So that's a common problem that I even faced myself. And there you have it, guys. TileOS based on Debian. Let me know if you've tried it and which edition it was and what was your experience. Bye for now.